Today we're out here dashing, and I'm actually platinum. But the thing about it is, I am like right there on the brink, because I have like a 80 points out of 100. So that means one more point and I'm gone. But there's still a possibility for me to actually get this raised up. So if I get good orders, that might be possible. But I'm not going to let DoorDash take advantage of me for sure. So if they start raining on my parade, I will be dropping down to gold. Because I refuse to take an order that's like upside down when it does not make sense whatsoever. And I'm not ping-ponging back. So, here we go with the very first order of the day. We're going to McDonald's. Let's go on in and get this thing. First order of the day. Now, to continue our conversation, let's say if you're a platinum driver, or you want to get to platinum, or you want to maintain platinum status, but in order to not get taken advantage of by taking like bad orders, you got to be willing to lose platinum. I know that might sound a little bit crazy, but you got to have a balance, because if you're going to be willing to just like take $2-3 orders for like 5+ miles, which would be so upside down, you're going to be losing money in the long run. It's bad enough just taking these dollar per mile orders, and those I still do every now and then, especially depending on the time of day. Now, if it's during lunchtime, as we're just now starting to creep up into lunchtime, I'll take it if my acceptance rating is low, possibly. But if I have some wiggle room where I can actually decline a few, that's definitely going to be something I'm going to decline. Now, if it's outside of the lunch and dinner rush hours, then I might be more prone to actually take it. But man, I sure don't want to. It's kind of one of those things like bend but don't break. And for me, and my example of breaking is actually taking an upside down order. But you also gotta know, not all upside down orders are bad. Because if you're out of the zone and you're getting an order that's taking you back, I'm definitely gonna take an upside down order if it's bringing me back into my zone. That just reminds me when I had a catering order one time, and I had it took me like 10 miles out of the way, but I was getting $30-something. Then I immediately got another order. It is like $7 for 10 miles, but it was bringing me back. So to me, that was a no-brainer of taking that type of an order, because it's paying my dead miles. I'd rather get paid for it and not to really have those type of dead miles of just returning another 10 miles back. Or another scenario would be like going home. I might be a little bit away from home, and this is going to be my last order of the day, and I'll go ahead and just take that offer. Another $5-6 sure won't hurt. Now we're here at the customer. Where you at? Where you at? There you are, right there. All right, let's do it. If I did not say how much this was, it's $5.50. It was like 2.5 miles ish, something like that. Simple little drop off, leave it at the door. Please take the picture, thank you. Yes, it was $5.50. 16 minutes, not too bad. Now the next offer that we have up to bat, we have a $10. I believe it's 6.2 miles. Not crazy about the miles. It's going to be more like a little bit over 5 by the time I get there anyways, but almost $2 plus a mile. But I'm not complaining at all though. Special thing of it like that. My main thing, I want some shorter mileages so I can like hurry up and get back and keep on multiplying. Just like my new shirt says, keep it stacking. Which you can actually find in my store on the channel. How you doing? Jersey Mike's. And it seems like still so far so good. Like the only restaurant that I actually had to take a picture to verify has been McDonald's. So it seems like DoorDash has been working on that one. Now where this is going to be like ending me up at, it's actually going to be around some other restaurants, and I'm going to actually chance it in this area, because this place is going to be like a double-edged sword. Even though they have a high amount of restaurants, but sometimes it wants to pull me to an area where I don't want to go. They tip less, and the mileage is a whole lot more. I'm just like, but the flip side is it's the beginning of lunchtime. And there are a couple restaurants there that it's like a pretty decent chance of getting like a catering order. So I'm definitely aware of that. Another good thing about this is I'm taking some interstate, so it might be higher mileages. That was Tony. Even though that might be some higher mileages, but I'm saving a lot more time on my drive as long as there's nothing on the interstate that's like slowing me down, like if there's a wreck or something. But let's get moving. Okay, at first I thought I was going to like a apartment complex, but now I'm thinking I'm going to like a business, which can be better. Yeah, so it looks like I'm going the right way. Okay, there's the number. Okay, I need a pin required suit. Is it that small door right there? Yes, it is. Okay, found it. Let's go deliver. All right, so that was the place. Easy, bada bing, bada bang, bada boom. Got the pin number, no issues. And she welcomed me with a Merry Christmas. Because Christmas is actually in 2 days. This is Christmas Eve. And it doesn't seem like it's gonna snow here for Christmas at all, because it's like in the 70s. It might be 80. Like, what the mess. The other day it was cold. We did come out of the 30s, but it just turned right back around and said, here's all this wonderful heat. Well, actually, it's really not heat. It just feels pretty comfortable, actually. It feels great. I couldn't ask for better weather, but sometimes when you think of Christmas, you think of snow, and it just kind of like, wouldn't mind for it to snow. But when it snows, it's like, man, I can't wait till this melts. Especially when you get the ice. Ooh, $4, 2.5 miles. That ain't good. Bend but don't break. Ah, this is an AR hit right here. Well, I'm taking one for the AR on this one. I would love to get a stacked order, but that's definitely no guarantee, because if they were going to stack orders, they would actually have more stacked orders in the very beginning. That I've noticed DoorDash, like a couple of months ago, it's like every order is stacked order when they first gave it to me. And in that way, they actually sneak out of the extra $2 base pay. And for them to actually give me another order on top of this, not as likely as it used to be. But you never know. I'm not trying to be a negative Norman or anything, but you know, let's go pick it up. Easy little pickup right there. Now we just got 1.2 miles. This is another business. So actually kind of close to that Dickey's barbecue. Sure sounds good. Get some barbecue. But no, I'm working. But maybe I get an order. That would be ideal. So let's meet me at the customer. Oh, which one is it? Which one is it? I think I have to turn here. It's gonna be one of these places. Okay, need a PIN number. What is a Henry building? Looks like I'm gonna have to start walking. Let's do it, because I know I'm right here in the area. There is nothing that indicates Henry building. Like nothing at all. All right, I was able to get a hold of the customer. It's actually just on down a little bit. It's just the map is just a little off, but how much, I'm not sure. Now here's an example of like why it's bad to take these little lowball orders, because now I can't even find the customer. This doesn't always happen though. That's the good news, but right now she's trying to give me directions, and she says she always has this issue. And there's nothing on her address where it actually shows that actually indicates anything. So I'm just like, anything correct anyways. Jeez Louise. But, hello? Hold on one second. Okay, long story short, just had to go down a little bit further when it actually pinged me. I am sure that this is going to get my on-time rating, but oh my goodness. At least she added an extra $2 tip to it, so that was helpful. Turned out to be $6 for like 2 miles. So then I immediately got another offer as soon as I dropped that off. This one's a $6. I'm trying to remember how many miles. It might be 4 miles, maybe. I feel like it's 4 miles. Anyways, we are going to be here, I believe, back at Whataburger. All right, I had to wait a little bit for that order, but they were busy, understandable. Now I've got what, 7 minutes, 3 miles? Not too bad to get my I think it said 650, something like that. We'll find out in a minute. Now I'm thinking about that last order. Whew, I'm telling you what, that was something else. I'm glad that she added extra $2 because there's a lot of people that still wouldn't have done it. But there's other people that will actually tip you a little bit more for going a little bit more over and beyond. And I feel like I did that there. So hopefully I got 5-star rating too. But here in a minute, I'm going to check my on-time rate because I'm just like, I know it. That butchered it right there. But let's go ahead and go down the road here to the customer. All right, this is another handed to me order. Gotta get another PIN number. It's like, wow. There's been a lot of PIN numbers recently. I am looking for any type of address number. Come on. Yeah, I think it has to be that one right there. Because that, frustrations. Let this car pass and it should be right there. Get off this road, the main road. All right, this is it. That's going to be it. Yeah, there's the number. Thank the Lord. Whew. Let's go deliver. Yeah. All right. Delivery complete. Part of me is just like, do I want to stay in this area? Do I want to try to make it back? Let's go ahead and check this on-time rating. I am really curious. I'm in a completely different area. And of course, it went against my on-time rate. I am sick of this mess. I know you can do disputes, but I'm just like, so irritating. It was 10 minutes late. Wow. That's how long it took. It took freaking forever. Dispute rating. So I just basically put the map was off by a lot and it's the wrong location. And it looked like I actually got to keep my rating, so that was really good. Because I thought with me actually going down with my on-time rate, I thought it would probably boot me out of Platinum, but I don't think it did. And if it would have done that, that would have started my Platinum Pass all over again. I'm just like, oh. Now, if you saw my video about how the Platinum Pass has been updated, now that you have to have 200 deliveries instead of waiting 30 days, it can be good for some and taking forever for others. If you're dashing a lot throughout the week, oh, this won't be no problem. You're going to get it early, much earlier than 30 days. But looks like it didn't mess with that. So it's going to boost me up in points even that much more. So that's good. I got my acceptance rating up to, I believe it said 51%. So that puts me at an overall Dasher rating 81 points out of 100. My on-time rating is right back to normal, thank the Lord, at 100% since I did that dispute. I like how the disputes are quick, but if you get so many in a day, it's just like, ugh. I would just kind of like DoorDash kind of extend that time a little bit where it'd be a lot less disputes. I mean, I know they're probably trying to get rid of dirty stacking, which, hey, I can understand that, but still, this is going to be more of a headache than anything. Now, right as I was trying to pause my dash, I'm going to head back. They sent me a catering order, 1675, 15.7 miles. There is no way I'm doing that. That is way too far. It does not have the plus on it. So I don't want to take my chances on that. So pause, dang it, pause. Now let's go back. I got another offer, terrible offer. It's like $6, maybe $6.50 for like 8.5 miles. Not gonna take that one either. Then I turn around and I got a 1025, 3.8 miles. 2 different locations. Not really thrilled about that one, especially since it's 2 locations. But the restaurants seem to be pretty close, so, along with the homes too, so. Let's get it knocked out. Taco Bell. All right, got the first order picked up there from Taco Bell. But yet it's just like, even though it did take a little bit, but the one thing that gets me is sometimes the workers like prematurely hit that it's already done. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I don't have it. And it's still a few more moments later. I'm like so paranoid because this on-time rating is so strict. And this is what everybody's been talking about. And I'm just like, ooh. And within my rolling 100, I've already had like 5 excludes, and I'm just like, my luck about to run out where I get just so many excludes. But as I keep dashing, I'm gonna definitely test and know more details about this on-time rate. So I think there was someone in the comment box on one of my past videos, they said they were actually able to do more than 5, and they even had to call DoorDash and tell them what went on, and it was okay. And there's other people I've heard that they could only do 5 in a rolling 100. So it's just like, ugh. And the more I keep dashing, the more things get thrown at me. Definitely not on the dasher's fault, because there's so much stuff that actually can happen, especially if there's a freaking train down there. All right, let's continue to back this thing on up. Oh yeah, just like it meant to be. Let's go. The order was ready, and now I got everything bagged on up, and now I'm like smelling a bunch of tacos from Taco Bell, from this place as well. I'm just like, oh my gosh, it smells wonderful. I'm trying to think, what have I eaten today? It hadn't been much. But anyways, tough it through. Let's keep it moving. Okay. Now, usually when I come to this same building over here in these apartments, usually on this left side. Let's see if it still holds true. Yes, it was the same place. Now, one thing I was meant to mention a while ago, now these past few, I actually have to take the picture of the product still at the restaurant, because I went through a streak where I didn't have to do like any at all. Now I've done some here every now and then, such as the Whataburgers, McDonald's, and the Taco Bell. So pretty much the theory of not having to like take pictures every time when you pick up, well, that's pretty much shot. But here we go, drop off number 2. All right, should be, I would have thought it had been, oh, it is that one. No, it is that one. Okay, I have arrived. All right, let's deliver. All right, easy drop off. Now, I really like this Platinum offer boost because I am actually getting offers so much faster with this. So I'm just like, man, because as I was getting to the car, I got a $17.10. It's 10 miles. It's just like going almost like a little square box here. Still gonna be right here in the area. Unlike that one catering order, it said 15 miles on that, but that was taking me such a long way out, like for sure. I just wanted to get on 20, basically be going to Hutchins, and no, that was just way too far. But this one, I'm still in the same general area. So the very first place we're going to, Wingstop. Ramen sushi bar. Order was ready. Now I got, what, 3 miles to get to the customer here. Bobbing, weaving through all the traffic. It's gonna be so nice when they get this new bridge all built and constructed up. Here to look from this side. But yeah, it's gonna take some time, that's for sure. And it looks like it's gonna be taller too. Now this first drop off, we're gonna be doing what? Going to be this Wingstop here. So let's go complete this thing. And of course, gate with no gate code. Oh, so this could go against my rating. That'd be just beautiful. It just opened up on the other side. Now, if it can just stay open for me, I'll be good. I'm a running. Oh, can I? Will, come on, notice that I'm here. Please, oh, praise the name of the Almighty God. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, should be this building right here. And it is. Park this thing on up. Now it says I gotta hand it to the customer. Oh, lovely joy. Be right back. Man, I just stood there like forever at the door. Knock, knock, dog barking. I was like, okay. Maybe they just can't hear me because it's dog barking, so I let that door have it, and they still didn't hear nothing. So I even sent a text message. I called, nothing. Customer finally called me back, and she was at the apartment, but I'm just like, man, that took a lot. At least she was acting nice and sweet at the door. That's the one thing. That's about it. Man, the only thing I was doing was just right there, just thinking about my on-time rate. Like, man, this is going against my rating. Everything that takes extra time, I'm like constantly just thinking about my rating. Constantly. Whether it's at the customer, it's at the restaurant, no matter what. Always just think on-time rate, on-time rate. Am I going to be able to dispute? I'm just like, man, I got to stop thinking about this. This is going to drive me crazy. Some in the comment boxes say, chill, bro, it's going to be okay. Oh, Lord Jesus. Anyways, here we go. 7 minutes, 3 miles to the next customer. Leave it at the door. Now, I like that easy drop off right there. That's what I'm talking about. But overall today, it's been a pretty good little ride along shift. I've been getting orders relatively pretty quickly. So that's definitely a check on that. Have they all been high paying offers? Not really a high paying. Overall pretty consistent with just regular orders. Even though this one was a 17 and change for like 10 miles, that was probably one of my best orders that I had today. But other good news is I was able to maintain platinum during this lunch hour shift. And I was able to raise my acceptance rating to 52%, give me a little bit of cushion. Also, my points are now 82 points out of 100. Okay, this was a good shift to actually show how I'm actually maintaining it. And it didn't just totally like collapse on me. And I've had shifts that's done that before. So it's not like Doordash is like totally out of the woods on that. But I have been out here for almost 3 hours, like 2 hours, 50 minutes. I took 6 out of 8 deliveries, totaling $55.10, a $19 per hour average, which is not that bad. Generally, that's kind of about normal for DoorDash in my area, especially with just getting like just regular orders. I think I probably could have got another order squeezed in if it wasn't like for those 2 orders that it just took forever. I'm telling you what, especially that other one, I think it was a Whataburger, and I couldn't find the customer because the map didn't ping right. Or maybe she did something on her end with her address. I don't really know. But it was like, So if I didn't have any issues today, I could probably actually squeeze $20 an hour. But you know what? You just take it as it comes. The good ones with the bad ones. There's not gonna be just a perfect day all the time. But I hope you enjoyed this little ride along video. So if you would, if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe button, and see me in the next video.